Okay, I just have a quick message. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me see if this one will work. Yikes. Okay, so anyways, all right, another message. So the last message that I put on here was regarding Chicago, thing happening in court right now, depositions. It's going to initiate other court cases, and what this whole thing is about that they are starting and what they're actually trying to hide right behind all of that. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about is like, so what's currently going on right now with the state of California, the assembly, what happened with the complaints that we are all filing, what's going on with it coming out that this Matt Haney dude is the one that was hacking everyone's phone and helped reinvigorate this chaos with Palestine. And then also what we're seeing in Africa, both East Africa and West Africa. So one of the things that's happening here is it got caught. It came out that he was playing games, going around, starting nonsense, and working with different people who he already knew that they were dishonorable because their families played with a certain type of group at the United Nations and other organizations to stalk and harass the families that had held them accountable for creating war. So that was already going. So one of the things that ended up coming out is people found out like, oh, he's the one that is playing on everyone's phone. Because how did he find out that Daisy was filing a restraining order on him to try and file one on her 2 days later with a bunch of information and messages that Daisy had just now started to hear about. So that's one of the things that a lot of karmics on my channel are watching. Like, that's not what happened with Idalene, with a lot of these people in tech that got caught up. No, with Mina Harris, Lexi Butler, all of them trying to hide face, like, oh, that's what happened. That's not what happened. It's he was playing on my phone, right? And now another thing's gonna come out too about this like whole thing with Cyborgia and who was helping him create those messages, because there was one of these messages in there that's gonna get them set up. Because the first thing is, why would you even think that that was Daisy from 2014? They was like playing with messages. How do you guys even know each other? Okay, so how did she get your phone number? But you said that this was like a random person. Okay, so you didn't tell me all of this. Okay, so it's coming up because a lot of these people didn't know like what I was doing. I was in the Public Health Commission. I was like on the cannabis legalization task force too. I had done a lot of work throughout the community, and because I built a name for myself and did a lot of good work, it incurred drama. That's what they're trying to hide. That it was drama that they were starting, and that's it, and that's all. So now what does this have to do with UK? You're going to come up in a minute with something else that they try to start that his name is going to come up into with assisted suicide chemicals. And we can upload people to virtual reality and make money off of this, right? So I just wanted to let you know that that's one of the things that's coming up right now that they're trying to hide in all of this for several court cases, because this case is leading to several other court cases. That's why they're trying to play and hide, but in their efforts to try to play and hide, they keep on exposing their hand. So one, why did you think that that was Daisy? Yeah, I never proved that. Or okay, so let's go through text messages, let's go through apps, let's go through cell phone conversations, let's go into the back end and database and things like that too, since 2014, right? Because you're telling the Palestinian community and the Afghani community and the black community that you can't go that far. So who sent all this? Right. Now there was some message in there about do you want to have sex with your mom or something like that? And I was like, oh really? Ooh. Okay, so either somebody struck a nerve, right? Or something is going on where somebody is playing in their group, right? So that's how this is going to come out like, oh shit, yeah. Because if that's the case, people are going to say that I made up this up in about because of Cyborgia, right? And now another thing here is, actually, the interface for the text messages, this is from a certain technology. Because I was like, what is this interface? Is like this iCloud or what? So that's another thing that's going to end up coming up. So I'm excited for that to come up. I think that's a great idea. So what is this then? I just didn't know that that was going to come out, right? So I think that you guys just needed to know that that was happening, that that's what's currently going on. Yeah, because they got caught having sex in their family and starting shit in the community and tapping everyone's phone, which would make them liable to be producing checks to several black and brown families. So I just like to tell you guys about that. And then this is coming up too with the witches that they were hiring to play with spell work because they got their hand caught with that. Like, but I have to talk about that too. Oh yeah, I actually didn't think about that. And then also I have maintenance request log of them playing at my door. The door for at my apartment kept on getting broken. And it was them coming in and out of the compound. It was them. Because there's cameras and everyone's complaining about it. This just now started. So they're gonna have to, discuss that too. So I just want to let you guys know that there's several ways that this is like unraveling in their face, and I think it's a great idea for people to realize like you just can't sit and play like that. That's a good thing for people to learn finally that there's consequences for starting shit and running your fucking mouth. So now, UK, stand up. There was a legislation that they tried to place forward for UK regarding people that are going to be getting emergency termination. Right. So now, one of the things that's coming up here too with this is now you guys know that people have been coming to me, telling me about what's been going on in their city, town, and state. UK was one of them. A few people have come to me, in UK from like South London to Birmingham, different places. I just want to let you guys know that they were trying to put out a legislation here, it was phone, and it was about assisted dying and people that are sectioned. This is a big thing in UK, like, oh, you get sectioned, where the government then says they can have hold over you mentally because they can't catch you with anything with the feds, with anything criminally. This is what's coming out, that's what they were starting. Right now they're going to those places looking for husbands. So I want to let you guys know that something is moving very swiftly about that for the sectioned community. And a lot of you guys are going to find out that you're getting unsectioned. And a lot of you guys need to get with an organization that, provides services and does this and this and that, and handle your business like, but I want a provider here too. So you have somebody providing extra oversight on you that's involved in these different conversations, especially advocacy. A lot of the nonprofit organizations that are less institutionalized, they do a lot of advocacy. So I can teach you how to advocate for yourself, reading about sectioning laws, things like that. What rights do you have to be sectioned? What do you need to do to be constituted as to be sectioned? So that's coming out too. So in the states, they call it 5150 or 5250. They're doing the same thing here too. You guys saw them try that with me. The thing here with the UK mental health system with this assisted dying is, oh, he's sick all of a sudden. We don't know what's going on with his health. It says he has organ failure. Why are you giving me these mental drugs and they're bad for my body? And now you're telling me that the system can't pay, NHS can't pay for me, and then I have to get assisted dying because they were running clinical trials on them. This is one of the things that's coming out in UK that they tried that with me, and I'm sitting here like, but look at all this. And some of you guys remember that I got what they were doing, playing with my job, and now look at what this one with the job that I'm going to be moving into, right? More access to set them up. So what's going to end up happening here is this is all going to come out, okay? Yeah, she did write a book on chemistry, okay? Yeah, we do have documents online about, working as therapist with the court to set up cases. Okay, but they're bastards. You already know. Why are you talking to me like this? You should know our doctrine. Oh, you're not one of us. Oh, okay. Seems like you've gotten a little bit high up here. Stay focused on the questioning here. Thank you. So what happened with this case with these children? So 45 children just went missing all at once at the same time. In Ireland, that's 4 by 4. So there's a thing that's coming out now. Yeah, and because they tried this with me, another thing that happened too, when they tried to section me, try that bullshit with me, is 4 police officers died instantly. I just have to show you this in LA. So now, right, and this is like a thing that's coming up in the UK, but why are you guys playing with magic? Okay, but why are you playing with her and you see that this is going on around her? But what's this with the car accidents though? And this 37. Okay, let them all out of the psych ward and let them go home. Give them a supplemental on their, like basically more extra on their EPT, and make sure they all get housing. We have money for them to each get an apartment 2 years. Okay, if they want her to come teach a class, then pay for her to come teach a class. The clinic, what is this with spiral chemistry? Why didn't you tell me about this? It's one of them that got sectioned that brought this up to me. Why didn't you tell me about this? Do you know that they're revolting in the psych ward in the UK? Yeah, you guys started some shit. You started some shit. So all at once they've started this. So I just wanted to give game to the UK. So that's another thing that's going on. And then so yeah. Okay. All right. So I have some protocols that I want to put up here. Megahertz at 330. So 330 is my inmate number. It's BOC 330. So now you guys heard me talk about this yesterday that if you want to get on the internet, you need at least a standard 6 megahertz. It needs to be like 6 BPMS or something like that in terms of the frequency. But this megahertz is going to come back up again for SDR to make our own internet radio where we can bring certain frequencies down to run the internet. So we're still on that path and that tip. Okay, great. Got the message. Yeah, RFC keeps on coming up. Do you guys know what the RFC is? Yeah, I have to show you guys this in code. RFC, ISO, IEEE. RFCs, yeah, standards for the transmission of IP datagrams. So RFCs, they're the RFC standards. Okay. Let's see who's on this internet engineering task force, and let's see how quick something's going to get turned the fuck off. Very good. So, this is how this is going to come to an end, right? So now, yeah, great. Also, too, I have a glioblastoma update, but really, I have this update too with the 818. Yeah, JQZ, now FQZ. This is also Quran. So I'm going to tell you too, FQZ Quran. This is an update for the UK drill. So we're going to move on that. FQZ. So I'm going to type in FQZ Quran. Okay, Hafiz. It brings up Hafiz. There's something in here too, this surah. The ornaments of gold. Okay, so that this is a good thing. There's a good sign. After we were talking about talks of gold and metals and things come to an end. Yeah, I mean, they're watching you from space because what you decided to do, dropping bombs on Palestine and shit like that. I figured that it had to end some way, somehow. So Department of Rehabilitation about people getting uploaded to virtually at work so whites can play games and get complete challenges to get rhinoplasty or vaginal surgery. So this one right here says GPP. For those of you guys that don't know, is when you're on your computer and you want to run C++ inside of your terminal. So GPP, it says it right here. It's like playing right now, slow a little bit, but this is going to change. I don't think it's necessarily this, but woo. Pustular psoriasis, a rare and severe type of skin disease. Yeah, lepers, GPP. Yeah, since you guys want to play. So let's focus on that. Yeah, you guys, this is leprosy. This is GPP. That's what they're talking about. And people that got casted out to the Caucasus Mountains after talks of Achaeum. Woo! This is basically like what they're talking about. Now, unfortunate for some of these people that have this disease, or other type of skin diseases that they don't know are not this, but maybe something else food related, right? Because of what they did with the chemicals, or it could be chemical related, it could be chemical burns, right? Postulating as actual abscesses, right? So GPP right here, I think that this is funny because somebody may end up like exploding with this because they want to play with people's kids. And after talks of burning the skin of children for melanin and activating CPUs, right? Be careful. So GPP as well too. It's like something that you use to run C++ in a Mac terminal. Right. And life is a highway. You sing these crocs today. Yeah, master boot record. Something's going to come out with this where somebody thinks that they know how to code because their family got banished. And I'm sure that you're not going to be involved with all of us. And something that they're going to find out that it's going to rock their entire world. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Despite his critical injuries, Officer Dawson displayed exceptional courage after getting clapped in the head because he went to go play in the police. Oh, shit getting started here. Agent sexually assaulted two women after promise of free tattoos and modeling. And this is what we were talking about, that started a war in the Spanish community with OnlyFans program at the feds. Now somebody's going to get hella mad that this document exists because I've been talking about it for months. You have to pull this up. This is one of the things that they said, oh, no one would ever believe that we did that. We can say that she's crazy for days. This is never going to come out. That it was the feds paying for them to get their body done and then to go play with men in the hood. And that's how all these high priests got killed in the Spanish community. It was different bitches that they were dating and we were paying for a bunch of brujeria, cutting off people's heads and arms and stuff like that, sacrificing shit and playing with this technology, playing with chemicals in his food. How the fuck did this come out? Yeah, the OnlyFans program. You remember you guys were saying that Daisy's crazy and this and that. What you mean I got my ass done by the feds and I'm playing with Department of Defense and niggas that got the GA bill when your family couldn't and y'all all was in the military? What are you talking about? Y'all saw crazy. Well, you see that bitch? Yeah, the 37 file. That's actually, well, you see what happened with her, right? So now this is what's gonna get started here. Where's this at? Oh no, it used to be in this document. So here, I took it out because something had gotten started too with that, like that needed to happen. I'm gonna just go ahead and let me see if I can look at old versions. I want to look at past versions of this document because it was right in here. I do have it like downloaded in certain places. So let me see if I can like find this. Yeah, let me see if I have the old version because that's one of the things that needs to come out now in front of all these families. So that's what they were doing with all that money. Yeah, people in nonprofits playing games. Yeah, she went to go sit down. And then it's also too whose name got mentioned in this document that was playing with the virtual reality and playing a victim. Like, okay, you want to, they kidnapped you, Melancy Harris. You work at Department of Defense and they're kidnapping you because you're talking about their families, having sex in their families, and you're exposing Chris Ray. Okay, I'll put you in this document. And that's how their families got exposed. Just have sex in your family group. Yeah, because they tried that. Yeah, the whole entire time I knew what they were doing. There was another document that I put on here about woo, cloning and bioterrorism. There's another one too that they thought that they had something to play with. Like, wait, how did she find that out? Wait, oh, here. Here. That's another one that you guys need to see, cloning and bioterrorism. Yeah, this one is major because it's not about the thing with this cloning and bioterrorism, right? The biggest thing is how they had access to a specific type of like chemical that they were playing with. Like, oh, this makes you young and be rejuvenated, and it's connected to a clinical trial. But this is also part of like space drama. This is space drama too, but the biggest thing is how they're all fucking related. And this man, I have a picture of him from my old building. He has a key fob that's different from everyone else's key fob. How did you get a copy? How did you get that one? The building still can't answer how he got that specific key fob. Yeah, because that's how they were playing. Like, okay, you can just go get a room here. This is the system. They will never find out. Yeah, they thought that no one was ever gonna fucking find out. Yeah, that these men are all related, Cyborgia Irklankla, that they practice incest in their family. That's why I just let them play with this. Oh, let them play with this, since they want to play with Star Wars and sci-fi shit. Yeah, that they were all fucking related. That's how they all got investigated. The CDFI's Community Development Institution, like Jessica Wackenhut, all of them playing games with Lisk. Him too, Department of the Controller for the state of California, the Kinsell, but also this last name Kinsell, and it's not Kinsell, it's Kinsella, and their name is on a specific list of people that they changed their name because they're actually German starting the Holocaust. Yeah, playing hella games, all fucking related, playing with the virtual reality, sexing their family. All fucking related. Yeah, changing your name from Rankovich to Rankow. Yeah, family playing hella games in the Holocaust. Phew. Yep, yeah. This is the big one that got really set up. Scott. Oh, I'm from America. We're from okay. Leaf Douch. Yeah, I work as a U.S. attorney. Yeah, I'm related to this guy. How did you find this out? Yeah, they barricaded themselves down the street from you in a hostel. That's now a white supremacist hacker house. Ooh, blowing up the entire hood in LA. How the fuck did you find out that we were related? And yeah, we do look alike. Like what? Yeah, that's what is going on here. Right. Because they were all playing games, well working, they got exposed. So, woo, yikes. Yeah, and then what they can't hide about that whole cloning and bioterrorism thing is there's description here about basically about like this cyborgia thing, but what's going to come out with DNA testing from space with them trying to play with different groups up with war and drama and robbing of farms. That's what that thing is about, and it's how I put that down that let them think like, oh yeah, we can go for day. Ooh, right, OnlyFans program. I found it. How did that come out? Yeah, that's how these hoes went to go play games. Yeah, she won a party in a Rari with a Cardi. Yeah, right here. FBI has to cease and desist OnlyFans program that paid for injections, surgeries, and more, as well as spell work to glamour hoodmen into sex and charges. Yeah, like they don't know that we saw that whole entire thing in the virtual fucking reality. You have no idea what's going on because of that. Oh yeah, this is gonna come up in hella cases. Oops. Oh, because now all these niggas are watching. Ooh, yeah, because had this ended with Daisy like 4 years ago, this would have never. So, on a party with Cardi and Harari, right? So let's get started. Yeah, niggas getting set up, and he got set up too. Miami police chief harassed veteran police officer. Yeah, because they think it's okay to come play at the job and start hella shit. They think you think you're better than me because I got caught fucking a 16-year-old. She was on OnlyFans. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we kidnapped her. Yeah, starting hella drama. This is what I said about a wedding. A gunman storm wedding in Mexico. Yeah, on this happy day, yep, come and dance. Yeah. So remember the days when we used to shut down your weddings and your king stays? We're going back to that until you find every single last toenail, every single last piece of hair, every single last wig, every single last child. We want to see all of them, or this is what's going to happen. Yeah, playing. You guys thought that shit was a joke. Let me not. Woo. This right here, a lot of people are coming here. You're gonna find out what happened in the Spanish community for all this on with their Supreme Court. It's because they went to go play in virtual reality. I told you, Martha Jimenez from the California Endowment, she's their legal counsel vice president. She started this because I look like this like black Spanish lady and I sued them. And they got caught playing with brujeria and hella stuff was going on. Instantly, people were faxing me documents. Police were giving me documents too, which is coming up. How is this happening again though? The police are giving Daisy the documents. They're giving her the documents. How did they find out about this? There was an order that one of their lawyers had drafted an order to settle me out of court. They mailed it to me. That's done. Yeah. And now this man from King of the Hill and these other men are finding out about the other natural and what these families were doing. So you wanted to play in America. Ooh, I see. Let them continue with their underground economy. I don't care. I have money. I have a farm. I have a horse. I don't need too much. There's a woman communicating with me. She's different colors and associated with different fishes. I'm going to talk to her. I'll find out the truth from her. Right. Yeah. Because shit is going down in people's office that you guys are playing like that in the Department of Defense and starting shit. So, and the funny thing is, I just came on here and I did a reading. And you guys know I do readings for folks. Like I pop up on here and people get readings. And I said something's going to happen with the wedding and you'll know what's going on. And look what's going on right here. Yeah. Long Island School District Superintendent has a car accident. You guys keep on hearing this about. First, you saw the judge. It was a judge. She passed away. She had a car accident. Then we talked about Ben Affleck and all of them because they're playing hella fucking games. Playing people's kids, tracking people's kids, targeting people's kids, clinical trial testing. 8 children allegedly molested by assistant principal in California. How? Yeah, I told you they were bringing the kids to the office, giving them coca or giving them fentanyl. Now they're looking for coca because the fentanyl was too harsh and the kids responded immediately and the parents knew something was wrong. Like, what happened to the other stuff we used to have? Okay, that was coke. Okay, fuck. Yeah, they know something's wrong with this one. They just cry the whole time like it's not working. Well, fuck him. Yeah, so he's going to know that I did this to his daughter and their kids. Well, whatever. Oh, his daughter ended up on drugs in a bad way. Oh, she started banking Norteña. Uh-oh. Whoops. Well, whatever. So now there's going to be talk in Mexico in their town. So now look at this. Didn't I tell you that this is what they were doing in Europe? Taking kids out of the classroom. This is how this got started, but this is California. That's what you all started. Yeah. It was a pastor that got killed. It was police officers that got killed. And then it was her that got killed all in 1 week. It was KTS that got it started. And it had something to do with Brandy because Brandy came on YouTube to come talk about KTS is my cousin. And somebody saw that screenshot. I have it. I'm going to pull it back up again. It's in this specific video. Kichi and KTS here. This is what Chicago needs right now. This is going to get hella motherfuckers out of jail. 122 niggas are going to get out of jail in the next 2 months if you guys handle your business. Yeah. Home invasions, robberies, homicides, first degrees. Yeah. Kichi tarot. Yeah. Woo. Having something with miscarriages, playing on YouTube and tarot cards. Woo. Yeah. Home invasions, robberies. Okay, so this video was Kichi Tarot. Okay, KTS from Chicago and Kichitera. I was talking about it here. And then I have the screenshots. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Oh, this dude is having sex in your family. This DNA, right? And some of you guys remember this the CEO of YouTube. She stepped down. Her son died. Oh, okay. So this is from the right era. Oh, this is another thing that's gonna come up with Matt Haney, them, their family clones. This is another thing too. The white women and different bodies running around and stuff like that going on. This was what was coming out in virtual reality because somebody went to go play with the face generator and uploading people's family, and they were finding their photos. Yeah, that looks exactly like Matt Haney's mom. This is how this is gonna explode. Whoo! Yeah, playing with Matt. Yeah, yeah. These space, they're all related. Playing games, pretending to be Jewish. Yeah, yeah. Aaron, she's like on here, like, Aaron, let me do this. So that's what you're doing with your brother? Yeah, so she's getting sexy, can I? Right, yeah. Yeah, drama. I told you that that's what they went to go play with. That's what got exposed in space, that they're all fucking bot clones being ran from a call center, playing games with white people, with people of color on the planet. He's involved in this kidnapping black and brown developers, and also Uyen, my German boyfriend. He paid for me to come from Vietnam to Germany and paid for my college. Bitch, kidnapping black and brown developers in Europe. Whoa. And they did the wrong one, and Turkey got into his computer. I'm telling you, this in Iran is gonna get started again because that's how that's starting. Because they kidnapped somebody. Yeah, this one about Susana Morales. Yeah, search continues for missing teen. Oh, that's when she was still alive. We were watching the whole thing in virtual reality. The meetings, the conversations, the phone calls, all of it. Hella out of control. Yeah, they proved that it worked though. That's what I'm saying. This in court, in front of the prosecutor, I'm telling you, let it keep unraveling. This is going to be everyone's test. This is going to unravel the prosecutor's office, period. Yep. Passed away too. Computer science. This is the first one. I don't have a son that got taken away by CPS. Oh, yeah. Oh, my older son. Oh, yeah. I don't consider that taken away. I've already resolved that with God. Well, that's between me and my God. Okay, well, that's between me and my church then. Yeah. This is Drake's magic practitioner that she got her kids sick by CPS because they were playing with spell work. How does this nigga keep on making bail? Yeah, whoa. And people keep on getting raw with the sound technology. You guys got to stop it. You got to stop it. It's too dishonorable. Some of you guys don't know that there's hella lawsuits going on against Chris Ray. And now something is, why would Kamala Harris let Chris Ray stay in the United States government with all he did? Right, because they appointed a new person for the FBI instantly. So I just want to let you know that that dude, he can't play with us, period. What? That's how they're going to run the internet? Okay, there's nothing I can do. What do you mean? Phew, it was war in my phone. Yeah, some artwork that I did. They were like trying to get into my house to steal one of these. And then I have like other artwork that I haven't been able to put out because of the plagiarism. Yeah, my hand, I perfected my hand a little bit too, but I'm excited to get back to my artwork. Some of you guys need to know that I wrote this book too. Yeah, this one is starting something too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this. A U.S. man uses intuition to win the lottery 6 times and be a part of white supremacist factions. Hyro Day. This is why Hyro Day got defunded. Jada playing with Desiree. Soon they will. I don't talk to Desiree. This I captured on camera. Very now you see how this got started. I'm only showing this so you guys can see. You speaks. That's how you got defunded because they tapped Desiree's phone and that's how they got next to all of them. Department of Public Health, San Francisco. She was working with Black Infant Health, doing some like work there, and that's how like UCSF stepped in and said, "Oh, let's just fund this initiative once and for all and get them to stop talking about it." And they funded it. The UC Black Infant Health Preterm Birth Initiative, March of Dimes, an international initiative. And look, it's done, and we're barely getting to like the recovery of maternal child health outcomes. And they're saying that everyone's getting defunded because they were playing with spell work. Because the director for UCSF Black Health Infant Health Initiative, Chanel Williams, she's friends with Latifah Simon. They tapped everyone's phone, saw them running their mouth playing games. Chanel is no longer at UCSF. She's now at Rafiki Coalition. That's like basically going from like you guys know the equivalent in your city, like it's like if you work for this big hospital network and then you have to go work at a nonprofit that's doing like mental health and different services and constantly fighting for their contracts because you got caught with magic. And that's how they defunded the whole Black community all across the United States, and you guys are just not finding out about it. Yeah, because they were. Yeah, the youngest director at the Pentagon is a Latina, but you don't know what you can get, mommy. You don't know what you can get. Yeah, playing. That's how this got started. Ooh. Yeah, this one is going to start a war in Atlanta. They didn't know I saw this. FBI investigating a Black separatist group ties to Russia. And the Black community is just now about to find. Yeah, right, King me. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Starting hella shit. Yeah, playing with sound technology and causing drama. Yeah, Harry Potter got pulled from the streaming service when it started because their names and they just got put back on. Yep. Because they were playing. A lot of you guys didn't see this. Kamala Harris, Director of Public Engagement, his role because like 46 people left her administration. Kamala Harris because she was playing hella games. It's who she hired to play. Yeah, they're talking about it's doppelgangers. It's because they have sex in their family. Damn, I was trying to find that with Brandy. TS is my cousin. On top of that, we found a bunch of other stuff. Oh my God. One of the things that's also coming up that was hella funny with this dude is that he used to work for TV 14. Yes, he used to work for TV 14. So now you know who robbed the cartel. So woo, something's gonna come up if you go on stage of a bunch of whites that work for TV 14 playing. Okay, nothing else. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you. I'm glad that I went through that. I'm gonna find that screenshot. KTS is my cousin. That was in a different video that I posted. KTS. Let me see if that's them. Let me see if that's the title. KTS. Yeah, because that's how this got started. And the terror reader that's getting hella people murdered and playing games. Oh, here it is. Ooh, emergency update. YG, KTS, and Detroit setups. That's the biggest thing. It's because they try to set up these young men and said that they did a triple homicide in LA. Yeah, and they exposed somebody's whole entire game here. This video, and they also talked about YG and how Brandy, that was running her mouth and starting these murders and playing in Chicago, she had her hand in two people in YG's hood getting murdered. That started this Bompton versus 400 nonsense that you guys are about to hear about. So a lot of the black families coming here, you know what that's about, because they try to create a destabilization that got everyone's family pulled into it. So now here you guys go again. This is the hand that's been working. This is how you can find it. You're gonna find it there.